Shion. And Mary too. Welcome.
Kevin,
I know. You're scared, aren't you? You don't know what you should do, or even who you are. You don't know where you belong. You don't need to be afraid any longer. I'll give you those answers.
Kevin.
I once felt the same way as you do. When this planet was destroyed, I lost everything, even my sense of who I was. It was then that he appeared before me.
Wilhelm, you mean?
Wilhelm? Vector CEO?
This is what he said to me.
Because of a certain phenomenon, our world is on the path to destruction. The universe is slowly but surely being destroyed. No one can stop it, even if they had the power of God.
The universe is going to die?
But do not despair. There is one way to save this universe.
And that's eternal recurrence?
If we are fated to die, then we shall stop our history at a certain point and restart it. And we shall repeat that process eternally. How do you feel about our world? What do you want to do with this world that drove you into the pit of despair?
I hate the world. A universe like this one is better off gone. And then I can live in a new universe with Mom.
That's a good answer. You should accomplish that dream. I'd be happy to aid you, Kevin Winnicott.
He'd been preparing for this since before the loss of Lost Jerusalem. Ormus, Vector, even the Federation all existed under his will. After that meeting, I joined the Zohar research team as Joachim Mizrahi's assistant to prepare for the day that would come. To awaken Mary Magdalene, I created Cosmos as her vessel. In it, I placed her consciousness, which had dissipated in the UMN, and entrusted her to you.
So, everything went according to plan? I feel sick just hearing it.
You heard him, Shion. He planned everything from the beginning. He was just using you as well.
Kevin, when you died, was that all just an act?
No, it was real. I died on that day. In order to obtain power, it was necessary to cast aside my physical body. I needed to deepen your bond with Cosmos for Mary's awakening. By removing myself from your life.
I can't believe it.
You've got to be kidding me! Everything you've done has been a lie! You're the biggest con I've ever met!
Shion, I'm sorry about what I've done to you, but I want you to understand. To save you and the world, I had no choice. With this power, I can free you from the terror of death. I can spend eternity with you. I want to save you, Shion.
Kevin.
How can you say that?
Alan!
You try to make it sound good, but in the end, all you were doing was using her.
It's to protect her life.
You think you're allowed to do anything you want if you think it'll protect someone's life? That it's all right to ignore the Chief's feelings? I refuse to accept that way of doing things.
You refuse to accept it. Do I need to request your approval? The fact is, she will die. Are you saying that you will accept Shion's death? That you will abandon Shion to her suffering?
No, but...
Pathetic. If the world could be saved through passion, all of this would have been unnecessary. Now, come, Shion. You've done more than enough. You don't need to sacrifice yourself anymore. It's all right to think about your own happiness. You know, don't you, that there's no place for you there.
Chief, don't go!
Listen, you bastard! Leave Shion alone!
Stop! Don't hurt him!
Shion? Are you serious?
Shion.
Jian?
Shion, you know what he's trying to do. There is a shadow in his heart, and yet you still intend to go with him?
I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I'm tired. I don't want to hurt anymore. None of you saved me. Only Kevin has made a place for me.
Shion, none of us want you to suffer. Don't you understand that?
I do understand, but that's why I hate it. I've had my fill of pity. And isn't it already too late? It's not like you understand other people's feelings. If you had, Pellegrin might not have had to die.
Shion!
Chief, that's not true!